So, here's what we are doing today. Here's what we're doing today. Today is going to be an all-aspect speedrun. It is going to be unseated, which means I'm going to have to go take a death in just right now. How we are going to be doing this, we are going to be starting and on the Zagreus aspect of sword, and then we are going to be doing 6 OO runs in a row. That's right, 6 OO runs. OO run number 1, sword. OO run number 2, spear. OO run number 3, shield. OO run number 4, bow. OO run number 5, fists. OO none. OO none. Oh god. Run number 6, rail. Alright. OO runs are one weapon only runs. So what we do is we go, say for example we're doing Zag sword, we are doing a sword OO. We are doing Zagreus sword into Nemesis sword into Poseidon sword into Arthur sword. That means you're going to see all the swords at the very beginning, then all the spears right after that. Then I take a break. I'll take a short break, probably just go refill my water. Then all the spears, all the bows, refill my water, etc., etc. What's the best aspect to get going with cast builds? Yeah, so I actually think the easiest cast build to start with is Flurry Jab Achilles, only because Flurry Jab Achilles mostly plays attacks and uses its cast as a secondary. But Poseidon sword cast builds are hard. Hera is hard. Achilles is hard. You die a lot. Like Poseidon's hard. Hera's hard. Beowulf is really hard. So if it's tough for you starting out, don't feel bad. We're starting out on Poseidon here for Zag Spear. We're gonna pray.
Well, time to go get killed again.
Spear time. Oh yeah! Yes! Flurry! Zag Spear isn't going to be a painful experience. Oh, epic title dash. Very sick. Zag Spear has the potential to be an extraordinarily painful experience, but if you get Flurry Jab, it becomes a lot more usable. Here. I wonder what I did on Zag Spear last time, considering I had a 6-minute Tartarus. Probably just didn't get Flurry Jab. Probably was like Exploding Launcher or something. The classic complex strategy of just get Flurry Jab. I mean, Zag Spear is bad enough that it needs it. My strategy for Achilles Spear is going to be a little bit more complex, but I would love to have Flurry Jab on that anyway.
A curse of chaos has expired.
I think Bright is doing a Zag Spec HD qualifier run later. Oh my god. I wonder what Zag Specs you would take for that. Like, Zag Rail, Zag Shield, and Zag Bow? Maybe? He was talking about seeding Exploding Launcher Spear. No. Cheating on Hollow Knight with this no-name game? I know, right? I'm the worst. It's true, sometimes Dunk plays things that are not Hades. Well, not today. Today is all Hades. Yeah, we're not taking that Ares. Bright's really liked Exploding Launcher Zag Spear recently. If Bright comes in here and tells me that Exploding Launcher Zag Spear is actually good, I'm never going to trust him again. Ooh.
I'll pay for that.
Migraine meds kicking in? Hell yeah, Leica!
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Ready, sisters. Heard you were right here.
Alright, well, all of my OOs are in like the 115-ish pace. Then we'll have a pretty good run on our hands. But I doubt that. Nice. Zag Spear is actually on crazy pace at the moment.
It's no use.
With the house split removed, that was like a 330 Tartarus.
Okay. Try another one, maybe. All set.
That was like an Achilles level Tartarus there.
Be there soon, Lemmy.
You've summoned the end times.
Welcome back. I suspected you would choose the same.
Do your worst.
Here we're talking Zag Spear. I mean, I'm doing a you know, classic Zag Spear. We were actually just talking, Bright, about how you apparently like Exploding Launcher Zag Spear now, and how you're actually just insane. I shouldn't have taken that.
I'm at the docks.
Whatever could have brought you here, I wonder. I wonder what could have brought Bright here. Beginning to think. That's your first mistake.
Don't go back.
Zag Spear can be the best spear at 50 plus. Oh dear. Because if you run AP2, okay. You get Flurry or Exploding Launcher. Uh-huh. It's 2 times the number of viable runs. Right. Okay, I could see that. Because Exploding Launcher is probably viable at 50 plus. It's not viable at low heat in the slightest. But at 50 plus, I could see it being potentially viable. How does Achilles Spear work with Demeter cast? Is it just next 4 hits from the laser? No, the next 4 lasers you put down have bonus damage for the entirety of their duration. I'm not kidding. It's really good. Did mention 50 heat. Well, I was thinking that he was being a believer. Well, the thing is, okay. So I get it at 50 heat. I saw that it was 50 heat. But there was also a note in there about him playing it in a hyper delivery qualifier, and that's not 50 heat, okay?
A winter's greeting to you, Zagreus.
Of course, I hit the Demer special. I'm gonna try to qualify for HD with all Zag specs. Godspeed, Bright. Godspeed.
This time, Lenny.
Is there anything in the hyper delivery rules that says you can't do 50 heat? No, but if you try to do 3 50 heat runs in a row on 3 different weapons, I don't think that you're going to succeed. And even if you do, you are not going to be faster than the 8th best person in the pool. I mean, Taylest can do 50 heat streaking on Rama, and his runs take 30 to 40 minutes. RTA. How does Infinity D work with Stubborn Defiance? I have no idea. You probably get one Stubborn Defiance per room, and then you Infinity D after that, and you lose 30 seconds every time. Yeah, we just take this. What's the trick to Zagbo? I love all the other aspects, but I don't get how to make Zag good. Good hammers. Hey, Pablo! Hey! It's been a while. Thanks, Pablo. Also, the trick to Zagbo is get twin shot and do power shots. Twin shot and either get flurry shot as well, or do power shots, or triple shot. Both of those are really good. Basically, you got to be able to power shot. And twin or triple is kind of a must. Yeah. I just want to let you know, Bablo, we all miss you. We all, we were actually just talking earlier today in a voice chat. Well, I was in the Twitch chat, but the voice chat was all talking about it as well. And I was interacting with, you know what I mean, about how much we miss you in the community. So I hope you're doing well, whatever you're doing, and that you're, you know, staying healthy, staying safe, all that.
Juicy.
Okay, in here.
Come on. Make a right.
Dunk, are you in Ananke's Discord? I am not. I should be. I just have forgotten to join it. Doing all aspects in one go as in the next 6 or 7 hours? Oh yeah, Carmen. Oh yeah. Bablozation.
For later.
Could just join us next time in VC when you are / do probably. Sure. It's fun and chill times. Yeah, probably. I mean, the only reason why I haven't is because or the reason why I don't generally join voice chats most of the time is because I'm usually like joining while I'm doing something else. I join Twitch streams while I'm doing something else, so, you know. Like, I joined Ananke's stream earlier while I was doing stuff to get ready for today. I was chatting for a little bit, but, you know, while things were, you know, happening. Yeah, I also don't like voice chats with more than about... I tend to avoid voice chats that have more than about 6 people in them. I can do more than that, but I tend to get very quiet when there's more than 6 people. I tend to become very quiet. I'm either very quiet or very talkative all at once. Like, I'll be very quiet, and then suddenly I'm very talkative, and then I'm very quiet again. You know what I mean?
Right on cue.
20 people voice chats are chaotic? Yes. It's just hard, like, it's harder to get cues about when to talk and when not to talk on the internet, you know? Ananke limits his VC on streams to just 10 people at least, so there's that. At least there's that, yeah. 10's still a lot for me, though.
I'll take this one.
Tycoons. I have a lot of health.
Rematch.
What happened to my Elysium here? Oh, I must have missed a split here. I must have skipped a split on this one. This was near the end of my run last time, not near the beginning. So it makes sense that... Ah, fuck. Makes sense that I might have fucked some things up. Yeah, there we go. Interesting.
Not yet.
Filtering your brain can do when you're hearing the audio in person mostly completely falls apart when it's electronic. Yep. Especially with Ping in Australia, it can be hard to find a chance to get words in and feel bad about talking over people. Yeah. My Elysium split there was 11 minutes, so I think I must have forgotten to split in both Tartarus and Asphodel. Or, no, I must have forgotten to split in Asphodel. Because this was at the end of the run, so it was really terrible.
Not now. I can't.
I can barely do queues in person, and in VC I end up, like, info dumping or something. Yeah. I think I'm really awkward. Every time I say this to people, they're always like, no, you're not. And I'm like, But, like, especially people that I worked with, but I think I'm really awkward. And voice chats make my awkwardness come out even, like, more strongly than it already does.
No use.
Kind of amazing what all our brains can do in terms of deciding which sounds are important and which ones aren't. Yeah. I'm not very good at that in the general case, though. My brain does not like... When there's, like, multiple conversations going on at the same time, I'm not good at it.
Not yet. Not now.
Lol. I have worked hard on not being super awkward because of my social life stuff in VC and text chatting. Yeah. I've worked on it a lot, too. It's part of why I think I'm really awkward, but I'm probably not that awkward. It's because I used to be really awkward, and now I've spent a lot of time working on it, and I don't recognize that I've spent a lot of time working on it.
No way.
You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Auditory processing disorder. It's a thing, but still. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Get me in here! I think this was a 3-sack last time. Because it's like a 319, so I assume that was a 3-sack. However, that 2% of the prediction could fucking make bank off of it right now.
Storage chamber. Olympus, I accept this
There's a
message.
2%. Somebody's in a 2% on the bread. That's crazy.
Yum.
That's crazy, dude.
Zagreus, what you are, Fangbell.
We're looking at like an... Yeah, we're looking at a pretty crappy Zag Spear run, but that's fine. It's looking like 17-something. The prediction only had 3 people. That'll do it.
Hate to keep you from your parchment work.
You'll go.
What's the prediction right now?
Megara.
Really, Zagreus?
Is it sub 8 hours?
I'm afraid
It should be sub 8 hours.
your mother already begins to cough.
RNG over the course of the OO? Oh. So doing a lot of mini preds.
What do you even care?
Too slow.
Get him. Grandfather didn't even try. He'd repeat back what he thought you said. Man, it was hilarious. Oh my god, yeah. I tend to just ask people to repeat things a lot. I'm like, huh? Oh, what was that again? Can you say that again? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
All blast you.
Father!
You.
Zag Spear is done! It's spin spear time. It's time to spin! Spin to win. Till you die.